Hi winners, welcome back to another Winning Wednesday, and not but an hour ago I found out that Premiere is having the exact opposite issue that Power Director was having. I'm gonna kill my webcam videos because with Power Director it was the problem of my video wasn't fast forward in the timeline and then it would render that way even though the video itself was fine. It played fine outside of that, and in the timeline it was the length it was supposed to be. It just wanted to be a pain in my ass. Now the exact opposite is happening in Premiere, where I'm slow motion, just slightly slow motion, enough to make me completely off. And I can't change it. There's nothing I can do, or else it changes the length of the video, even though it's the right length it's supposed to be. I am done. But it doesn't do that with any other videos. So I'm hoping it won't do that when I record on Friday with my webcam videos. I took old webcam videos and it's not doing it with those. It's just doing it with the Life is Strange, whereas for Power Director it was doing it for all webcam videos all of a sudden. So I'm really hoping that it's fine from then on, but I hate it because it's like Life is Strange has been a pain in my ass when it comes to editing. When it comes to recording and editing, it has been a pain in my motherfucking ass. So, yeah, I probably will not have any webcam for Life is Strange after the first part, and half of the second part. There's nothing I can do. I really wish there was, and there's nothing I can do. Makes editing for me a lot fucking easier, because I don't have to edit out my face every cutscene, but just frustrated as all hell. So that happened. Other than that, what's happened? I have a rental car. It's weird. And I didn't get to choose my rental car. And they gave me the exact color of Beat's car and the exact make and model and year and everything of Shy Guy's car. So that was great. Because my car has to be fixed from the accident from back in November. Shows how quickly I get stuff done when it comes to certain things like my health and cars. Yeah. And when I mean health, I mean like my teeth. Stuff I don't want to do. Like checkups, shit like that. I don't want to do those. But when it comes to obviously my tooth cracked, I was on that shit. So I keep doing that because of stress, sorry. So, yeah. My car is currently in the shop. I don't mind the rental car, but it's not my car. It makes me sad. I like my car. There are quite a few qualities I like more of my car, but that's also half because I'm used to it. There are a few things I do like in comparison. It's weird to be in a new car. It's not even new to just be in a new car for me, but yeah. But I think I've said but like 20 times. I'm tired. Oh! I don't know what I last told you guys last week, but
Shepard, can you hear me?
This is awkward. I'm gonna move that. Okay, so the tattoo artist, I think, okay, so I don't think you guys actually know about the roller coaster I've been on for this tattoo artist thing, because I'm pretty sure last Wednesday was when I was like, oh my god, and he said he could get me in. Well, he had said he will try. Well, then he said a day or two later, I'm not sure type thing. I'm still in contact with the other people. We'll see. Like, we'll just see how it goes. So I'm like, no, I don't think I'll be able to. And I was like kind of freaking out because it's like I kind of need to know to book a hotel. I ended up just booking one anyway because I can free cancel. So that's something I did. But my mom's like, do you really want him to work on your tattoo when he's worrying about the competitions with the other tattoos? Do you think he'll be like totally into your tattoo? Will it be what you want? I'm like, I hope so. Like, I really hope so. She's like, you don't want him stressed out. I'm like, I know. I want it at the same time. But yeah, I understand if he can't do it. I'd be more disappointed if I went and then there found out he couldn't do it. unless it was due to his health or whatever, I'm like, dude, take care of yourself. Like, that would be something totally different. But, like, if it was kind of like, hey, yeah, I can do your tattoo. Oh, hey, no, because this one took too long. I'd be like, I just spent $200 to come down here, up over here, because I have to go to Detroit, which is to the right on a map, but to the left if you face the sky. East. Shush yous. So basically, it's exactly, like, almost parallel, though. And, yeah, I have to spend, me and Shy Guy are going to be the only ones going. Yeah, it'll be the first time we get to spend in a hotel alone together, which is super depressing, seeing as we've been together 7.5 years, and I'm 24 now, which actually probably isn't that bad, but it's just every single time we've been in a hotel, it's been with people. Like, me and River have been in a hotel, just the two of us, because when we were senior year in college, me and him both love Mall of America. Like, that's our thing. Whereas me and Shy Guys, it's Ren Fair. That's our thing. So, which is funny that Mall of America is me and River's thing, because River's not a shopper. But I think he enjoys the feeling of, like, everything. He likes being out in general. Doesn't matter really where. He never buys anything, ever. He's always like, I can find that cheaper online. But he enjoys walking with me. He doesn't mind that I'm like, oh my god, let's go over there. Oh my god, let's go over there. Because I want to buy everything. But I don't. But yeah, so that. So me and River, my senior year, got to be in a hotel together alone. And because we went to Mall of America for a weekend, when school, we just, like, skipped class on a Friday. I didn't have class on Friday, and he skipped class, so we just went. It was kind of for my birthday, because it was, like, in February. So, Shy Guy's the one that I haven't been able to, because every time it's been at ASEN for a convention. And then the one time we went to Mall of America last year was with River, Beat, Rob, and 2 other friends. Ed and 1 other friend. So, yeah. It's just, it'll be interesting. I'm really excited. Shy Guy's really nervous. He doesn't really like a lot of people, and we'll be in, like, a downtown city. It's not Chicago, but it's still a downtown city. And it's Detroit, which the reason why Shy Guy doesn't like a lot of people is he gets anxious. He feels like he needs to watch everything, make sure everything's going okay. I'm not going to get hurt. He's not going to get hurt. Someone's not going to pull out a weapon, stuff like that. Like, he constantly analyzes what I'm going to do if something like this happens, which is a huge anxiety issue, because it's not like I don't have those, but my anxiety tends to be placed in other places, because I'm sure I brought it up some time ago, but I have a lot more subscribers now, so I have anxiety issues, take meds for blah. But only recently. I've had them all my whole life. So meds are just kind of a good short-term thing right now, but eventually I won't take them. But Shy Guy, his anxiety has been coming out more and more. And it's weird because I never really thought of him as an anxious person. And just recently it's just blown up. Although he's always been iffy around a group of people. Like, huge, not group of people, but like a overcrowded area that is unknown people. So he's really anxious about Detroit. On top of that, a convention, which he's excited for, but it's still a lot of people again. So I think this will be interesting, since it'll just be me and him, the 2 of us. 5-hour long drive there, and then 5-hour drive along back. Won't be an issue. Me and him have driven the 9 hours, just the 2 of us, before to my school, so been there, done that. We'll just probably listen to music. Be sleepy time train, I don't know. If I'm driving, he can read me something, but I can't read while I'm passenger or driver. I can't read in a car, because I just motion sick. It's not fun. I have to be in the front seats too. If I'm in the back seat, it has to be for a short drive, or else I can't do it. But anyway, so yeah. What ended up happening was he was like, the tattoo artist. Back to what I was talking about. Wow, that was really depressing. I apologize for that. But pretty much he was like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm like, oh, I really want this in my life. And then he messaged me and was like, 2 days ago, yesterday? No, he messaged me yesterday, and was like, I definitely think we can fit this guy in. I'll let you know the time as soon as I know, though. I was like, ah! Pretty much he's like, yeah, this is happening. Because he sounded so iffy with some of those messages that I was like, no, it sounds like he's going to say no. But he didn't, and I'm freaking excited. And then I was like, how much is it going to be? And he said it was going to be 300, which is actually less than I was expecting because I've already got 200 saved. So I'm like, yes. But I'm probably going to give him a pretty sweet tip. So I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. But yeah. Then it'll be good. It'll be probably more than 20. It's just, yeah, I got to figure out what I'm giving him. 20%, not $20. Definitely more than $20. So I'm ecstatic, and I will be in pain, and it'll be interesting with me recording. I won't be able to move for a week easily because it's the center of my back, so like center of top back to a little bit down. Yeah. Then, so that's happening in 2 weekends, which hopefully I will have enough recordings and I can pre-upload them and schedule them. And I'll only be gone for 2 days, and even then, like, we'll probably leave really, really early Friday, and then this is March 6th and 7th. We'll probably leave really early Friday, and then Saturday be back late. So, I mean, even if I miss uploads, I'll be able to upload, like, Saturday night. But recordings, I should have recordings at least. But when it comes to recordings, probably what you guys all watch these for. I'm not sure anymore, although apparently a lot of people like to watch my Winning Wednesdays. They tend to get more views than my Let's Plays. Interesting. But what's going on with Let's Plays is I already told you what's going on with Life is Strange. I'm probably just going to give up on face cam because screw that. Like, I tried everything I could think of, and I'm just going to not have face cam, which is probably better for the game because it's all story based, and I think I have to cut my face out for a lot of it anyway. It's just, I don't know. I like staying consistent, and sometimes I like my facial reactions to something. It just depends on what it is. So, as much as I'm embarrassed if someone were to watch it in front of me, I'm like, that's my own face, and you're watching it. Awkward. That happened at work. Someone's like, you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah. He was kind of my boss. And he was like, what is it? And he starts watching my Winning Wednesday from last week. And I was like, oh, God, please no. Don't do it. So, and he's just like, okay, I won't. And he'll look at it later. But, yeah, so Life is Strange probably won't have that. And then Transistor, I uploaded. My finger got caught in it. I uploaded that yesterday, and then Resident Evil the day before, so at least I have those two. You guys get to see more of it. I have to record more of that, but the next 3 or 4 days, I'm not sure how many recordings there are going to be. And it also depends how long it takes me to edit tonight. If I can upload tomorrow, should be able to. But, yeah. Life is Strange is going to be the next 3 or 4 days just to finish it, to be done with it. Because I'm done recording it. So it's just editing. That's a thing right now. And then this Friday I'm planning on recording more Transistor and Resident Evil. So, and recording enough because I also have Saturday off, which is so foreign to me. I haven't had Saturday off in forever unless it's for a reason, like I need to be somewhere. I've never had a Saturday off and been like, what am I going to do with myself? I feel like I should be at my old job, but I shouldn't be. Which reminds me, I had to re-record this Winning Wednesday, just the first minute, because I had my old job's shirt in the view. I could probably talk about my old job, but it's too new, too soon since I left them, which is this past Saturday. That, no. But I can tell you guys where I used to work sometime later. But retail store. But basically, I've got time Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So I will probably try to back up on videos as much as I can for, you know, just in case when I start full-time at my new job, it's going to get hectic. Because next week I'm actually almost full-time because I was going to start full-time the week of the tattoo convention and then was like, shit, well, I want to go down there Friday now that I'm thinking about it. And then Friday actually works out because, like, two of the main people that, like, the boss and then the guy who's in charge of projects, he's the project manager, they both won't be there. So that just leaves one other person who's just marketing, so he won't be able to answer a lot of questions. And then the installers, but this is probably going over everyone's head, but they need the boss guy there to tell them what to do. And he'll be gone 2 days, I think, because there'll be a show he'll be at. So it works out. So I get that Friday off, but to make up for it, I'm working next Monday. So I'm working Monday through Thursday next week and the week after than that. So I'm pretty much full-time-ish. But I will try to stock up on as many videos as I can. I'm getting used to Premiere, which is really nice. Like when I did, you guys can kind of see it with Resident Evil and Transistor, the one from yesterday and the day before, I did with Premiere and not my old one because the transition, you can tell, it's not the normal transition that I usually use. I'm getting used to it until it fucked up on me today. But other than that, like, I'm getting used to how transitions work, which ones are best for my videos, how to take out my face without it blinking. Like, I figured all that out, so yeah. And volume and shit. I do like that you can control volume better in Premiere, so I hope that comes across better to you guys. Hopefully it's more consistent, because I actually can deal with numbers, whereas in my old editing program it was like dealing with a little dot that you drag down and then you try to drag the other one down and hope it's level, and then you can't, it's not got segments to like remember where those points are. You just kind of have to eyeball it for the next time. It's like sucked. So this is nice. Premiere is pretty nice for that. So I hope my videos are better for that as well. And yeah, after Transistor, I think Resident Evil is going to be on for a while. Transistor is probably going to take a while, and I don't know what I'm playing, or it's going to end soon, and I don't know what to play afterward. So, I had something in mind, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I got a haircut yesterday. Woo! Just she cut off a few inches and then put shorter hair, which is so weird because I'm used to these being like down here. So I run my fingers through. I'm like, where'd my hair go? It should still be in my fingers. But I'm still not used to having long hair. It's just so foreign to me. But yeah, I keep saying but. I apologize deeply. Other than that stuff, I think that's all that's really happened. And I got this in the mail. I got all of this. Oh my god, that's something else. So I got this, which is basically, it came with, it didn't come with, you had to buy it. These came with the strategy guide. Yeah, it's so nice. And it's gold. And oh my god. And it's just, it's freaking awesome. It's like the special edition Majora's Mask, even though I know how to do it entirely 100% by myself without this. I had to. I couldn't not do it. And then, because I'm insane, and actually I got it for free, and I think I told you guys about it, but I didn't show you, is I also got this in the mail, I think last week. Which, oh, I think I had left it downstairs last time. But, yeah. It is, it was dropped. The collector's edition of all of the strategy guides. I just used all my Amazon gift cards to get it. But basically, gold bookmark that's not there. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. And it tells me what number I am, which is what, 34,059 out of 50,000 people that can own this. So that's really awesome. And it has all these strategy guides. I'm missing one because it's at Beat and Shy Guys because I'm actually using it. Ocarina of Time specifically, because I still have never been in. I'm on the water temple, and I'm like, I'm using the goddamn guide for that, because I've never played past being a little kid in that game in my life. I'm using the guide because I'm doing it for the story and the fact that I need to play it through, whereas I used the guide of Majora's Mask the very first time I played it through too. So it does have games. All these games I don't own except for one, so I'm going to have to get them. But the two I have, game-wise, is Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess, which is this giant brown one. It's the biggest one. And Ocarina of Time's the smallest one. Weird. So, with those two, I was like, oh, well, I'll just buy those alone, and I don't need all this. Those are more expensive than this box set. So, because I think Ocarina of Time was like $80, and this was like $60. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to get this, because this was $100. And then I ended up getting gift cards, it didn't matter. But, comes with Phantom Hourglass, which I've never played. But it looks like that. So it's how pretty. All of the borders are different. And then they like came up with new borders inside it. Yeah. For anyone that's interested, I'm showing. Sorry if it's boring. This is Twilight Princesses and their borders. And then how their border in here looks. And then too bad I can't show you guys Ocarina. Hopefully I remember to at some point. This is Spirit Tracks, never played. And, oh wait, there's that border. So it's more bold, not as elegant. And then I lost the thingy. Yes, the thingy. The thingy, you say? The thingy. And then Skyward Sword, also don't have. Looks like that. And then a more simple border, not as thick as the others. And lastly, another one I should have. I played the first half hour of gameplay. I never played the game the rest of the way through. But Wind Waker. And again, I don't own any of the other ones, so I have to buy them. But that's Wind Waker's border and then the inside, which is a little more abstract than all the other ones, which is nice. So, huzzah! And actually, I could probably put Majora's Mask in there, but I just realized I kind of want to keep looking at it because I haven't been able to give it a good look yet. So, these things happened, and they made me happy. And, yeah. I don't think there's anything else really going on other than trying to deal with work and recordings. So, I believe that is it. And I have to go get my laundry right now. My throat made a noise. So, I will end it now, I think. Oh, it's just something important. I fucking forgot. We're almost at 1,000, and I do have something planned for 1,000. Still have to do the montage, which I was going to do today, but Life is Strange was a dick and took this long, so I might do it tomorrow instead. Work on it. So, yeah. I hope you guys are winning at life, and I've done this, like, also 1,000 times. I am tired. I, like, struggle to not fall asleep while driving to work in the morning at 7:30 in the morning. I wake up at 6:30, but I have to drive at 7:30, and I end up leaving later than that a little bit, and then I have a really hard time not falling asleep on the 40-minute drive to work. It sucks. I literally, no joke, slap myself to keep myself awake. That's how close I come to falling asleep. So I need to start going to bed earlier. I keep going to bed at like freaking 12:30, 1 in the morning. And I aim for earlier. It just doesn't happen. It's like, fuck. So tonight, it is already almost 9. I'm going to go to bed by 11. 11:30 the latest. That'll give me 7 hours of sleep. I'm doing it. Okay. I'm good. I'm going to go to get my laundry. So, I hope you guys are winning at life, and I'll see you in the next Winning Wednesday playthrough, or whatever it is you guys watch. So, keep winning at life, guys.